Shopping online sounds easy until you realize how many people waste money on the wrong products. Ever bought something with glowing reviews only to regret it the second it arrived, or paid way more than you should because you didn't know the trick? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to shop online the smart way, how to spot fake reviews, avoid overpriced gimmicks, and choose products that actually deliver. Stick with me till the end because I'll also reveal my favorite money-saving hack most shoppers never use, and it can save you hundreds a year. Let's walk through some smart, practical ways to do just that. Start with price comparison. Ever buy something only to realize it was way cheaper at another store? It stings. That's why comparing prices should always be your first step. Thankfully, you don't have to jump from site to site anymore. Tools and extensions can do the legwork for you. Take Amazon, for example. It's usually the first stop for most shoppers, but not always the cheapest. Sometimes a smaller online retailer lists the exact same product for less. That quick comparison alone can save you from overpaying. But here's the catch. Sometimes the product itself is the problem. Brands love to dress up basic items with flashy features or must-have gimmicks that don't add real value. You end up paying extra for marketing, not usefulness. Think of those kitchen gadgets that sound life-changing but never leave the drawer. So before hitting buy, ask yourself two questions. Am I getting the best price? And is this thing actually worth it? Once you've nailed those, then stack on coupons or cashback to really lock in the savings. Take advantage of coupons and cashback. Coupons aren't just for grocery stores anymore. Online retailers, Amazon included, often hide extra savings right on the product page. On Amazon, you'll spot them as those little green apply coupon boxes. Just one click can knock a few dollars off your total. Then there's cashback. Think of it like getting a small rebate on something you were already planning to buy. It may not feel huge at first, but add it up over a few months and suddenly you've got enough saved for your next purchase. Of course, even with coupons and cashback, timing matters. Knowing when to buy can be just as powerful as knowing where to buy. Wait for the right timing. Impulse shopping is the budget's worst enemy. That's why waiting for big events like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or Amazon Prime Day can make such a difference. Prices often drop dramatically during these sales. Not in a rush? Add the item to your Amazon wishlist or cart. Sometimes the price will dip on its own, or Amazon might even send you a notification when it goes on sale. It's like letting the deal come to you. But here's the thing, even a great price means nothing if the product itself is junk. That's where reviews come in. Read reviews the right way. Reviews are your safety net. A $20 gadget that breaks in a week isn't a deal, it's a disappointment. Amazon is packed with reviews, but instead of just scanning star ratings, dive into the details. Are people saying it's durable, easy to use, worth the money? But here's the thing, not all reviews are real. Some sellers pad their listings with fake 5-star praise to trick shoppers. The giveaway. Reviews that are overly vague, great product, works amazing, or repeat the same phrases word for word. Another red flag is when all the reviews show up in a short time frame, or when the photos look suspiciously like stock images instead of real-life use. Patterns matter more than one-off complaints. If 10 people say the same thing about a zipper breaking or a battery dying fast, believe them. On the flip side, consistent, detailed praise from verified buyers is usually a green light. And once you've filtered through reviews, you'll be ready to answer the most important question. Do you really need the fancy version, or will the basic one do just fine? Think about your real needs. It's tempting to go big, extra features, latest models, shiny upgrade. But more isn't always better, especially for your wallet. On Amazon, you'll often see multiple versions of the same product. One stripped down, one mid-tier, and one loaded with extras. The smart move is to match the product to your actual lifestyle. Need a vacuum for light cleaning? Skip the pricey robot version. Just want a reliable coffee maker? Don't let the espresso-style machine tempt you unless you'll really use it. And speaking of temptation, online stores are masters at nudging you to spend more than you planned. Beware of impulse triggers. Those frequently bought together or other customers also bought suggestions on Amazon. They're designed to make you add just one more thing. Before you know it, your $25 order has ballooned into $75. A good rule of thumb, give yourself a 24-hour pause. If you still want the item tomorrow and it fits your budget, it's probably a safe buy. If not, you've just dodged an unnecessary expense. And while we're talking about safety nets, let's not forget another money saver, return policy. Check return policies and warranties before you buy. No matter how carefully you shop, sometimes a purchase just doesn't work out. Maybe the fit is off, the color looks different in person, or it doesn't perform as expected. That's why knowing the return policy up front is key. Amazon makes returns relatively easy, especially if the product is fulfilled by Amazon. Just remember, third-party sellers might have stricter rules. Checking ahead of time saves you the headache and the money of being stuck with something you can't use. It's also smart to look for warranty coverage, especially on higher ticket items like electronics, appliances, or tools. A warranty can give you peace of mind that the product will last, or at least that you'll be covered if it doesn't. Of course, not every strategy is about returns or warranties. Sometimes the savings come from how you bundle and organize your purchases. Bundle your purchases. Ever notice how one small order with shipping feels like a waste, but bundling items together suddenly makes sense? On Amazon, grouping purchases can help you hit the free shipping threshold if you're not a Prime member. It's smarter to combine your essentials into one cart than pay shipping fees multiple times. And while you're at it, keep an eye on product bundles. Sometimes 2 or 3 related items are sold together at a lower price than buying separately. It's one of those small strategies that really adds up. But here's the final reminder. Don't confuse cheapest with best value. Avoid the cheapest is best trap. That $12 no-name toaster on Amazon might look like a steal, but if it breaks in 2 weeks, you'll end up buying again and again. Sometimes spending a little more upfront for a product with solid reviews and a known brand saves you money in the long run. Think of it as cost per use. A durable $40 toaster that lasts years will always beat the bargain bin version that needs constant replacing. In the end, real savings come from balance, spending wisely, not just spending less. Final thoughts: balance saving with smart buying. At the end of the day, saving money while shopping online isn't about chasing the lowest price. It's about making smart, intentional choices. Compare prices, hunt for coupon, time your purchases, read reviews, match products to your real needs, avoid impulse traps, and when in doubt, think long-term value over short-term cost. Amazon makes it easy to shop, but the same principles apply no matter where you click by now. Because nothing feels better than opening that package on your doorstep knowing you saved money and chose wisely. That's when online shopping goes from good deal to great decision. And remember,